Hey, wait, yo, what's going on? Here at Bankshot Basketball today, we're going to be talking about the Atlanta Hawks. We're going to be talking about the Eastern Conference. We're going to be going over head coaches, star players, benches. We're covering everything here at Bankshot Basketball. We're going to keep it 100. So just lock in and hold on tight, and here we go. All right. So as I said, today we're going to be covering the Atlanta Hawks, and I just want to start at the top. So this season, the Atlanta Hawks, they fired their head coach Lloyd Pierce, and since then, Nick McMillan has taken over, and the team has been balling out. They are 20-7 under Nate McMillan. For some people, this comes as a surprise. To me, not so much. I've always been a big fan of Nate McMillan. I loved him with the Blazers, loved him with the Pacers. He's a great head coach. He does great work with Team USA as well, so I'm not surprised at the work he's doing. So, as I said, Nate McMillan so far has been able to get the most out of this team. He's got Trae Young playing better. He has all their young players really coming together. Currently, the Atlanta Hawks sit at the 5th seed. Above them is the Knicks, and if the playoffs start today, they'll be playing against each other, and that series could really go either way, honestly. Julius Randle has been putting up great numbers. He's looking like the most improved player. Some people might even say MVP. But let's stay focused here. This video isn't about the Knicks, so we'll get to them at another time. This video is about the Atlanta Hawks. And as I mentioned at the start of the year, Lloyd Pierce was coaching them, and the team was really struggling. John Collins and Trae Young, they were going at it. Collins wasn't liking the way Trae Young was initiating the offense. He felt like he was jacking up a lot of bad shots. Chemistry was bad there. Other players were also injured. DeAndre Hunter had injuries. Cam Reddish had injuries. And these are two young players that really could contribute and really make a difference on this team. So to see them go out with injuries so early in the year was pretty sad. Not only did their young players have injuries, but even their newly acquired free agents had injuries. Bogdan Bogdanovic, who came over from the Sacramento Kings after a big issue with the Milwaukee Bucks, the trade that fell through, he ended up signing with the Hawks. He suffered from injuries early. And another veteran that they signed, Danilo Gallinari, he had injuries as well. So this team really got off to a bad start. They had bad chemistry, they had injuries, they had a head coach that really couldn't get the guys to gel and work together. It was really tough. But now things have seemed to change in Atlanta, and we're going to cover that next. So how did we get here? How did we get to this point? Well, first things first, as I mentioned at the start of this episode, they changed their coach. They brought in Nate McMillan. They let him take over. The next thing that happened was the injuries. Players started to return from injuries. They even made some trades. They got rid of Rondo, brought in Lou Williams, a good six-man coming off the bench. They just started to gel overall. So overall, things started working out. Things started just working for the Atlanta Hawks. Players just started gelling with each other. They started having fun. The whole chemistry changed. One big difference has been Bogdan Bogdanovic, and I got to give him credit. In the month of April, he averaged 22.3 points per game. He had 4.53 points per game, and he was only second to Steph. And everyone knows the crazy month Steph has had. He's making a late run at MVP candidate, so for Bogdan to be behind him is amazing. And the Hawks are 11-3 this month of April, so they're clicking at the right time. All right, so where do we go from here? We went over the coaching head changes. We talked about the trades they made. We talked about the chemistry and the injuries. We covered everything here. Next up is the playoffs. And do I think the Atlanta Hawks can make a deep run in the playoffs? No. Do I think they could still a first round series? Definitely. I think this is a great start for the Hawks. They're a young team with a lot of potential, and I think the future's bright for them. But hey, what do I know? If you think different, leave a comment. Hey, maybe even leave a like if you like the video, and subscribe. It definitely helps me with the YouTube algorithm, so it's definitely appreciated. Well, my name's Leezy, and remember, keep it 100.